Hello everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. From today onwards, we will start our session with the topic Hibernate. So we will see that what is Hibernate, why we need Hibernate, and what are its functionalities, and how we can use the Hibernate in our project. So this before we start, what is Hibernate? Before that, we would like to see that what is the problem with the JDBC. So as we know that this Hibernate is a replacement to the JDBC, or instead of JDBC we can use the Hibernate. So first we will discuss about the drawbacks of the JDBC. So in JDBC, if we open a database connection, we need to write in try, and if any exception occur, we have to write the catch block as well, and finally we have to close the connection in the finally. So if we remember the JDBC tutorial, in that if we want to create a connection, then we have to use this try block, and if any exception occur, then we will handle that exception in the catch block, and finally in the finally block we close the connection. So that whole part we have to take care as a developer or as a programmer. So here, as a programmer, we must close the connection, or we may get a chance to get our of the connections message. Actually, if we do not close the connection, it is the finally block, then JDBC doesn't responsible to close that connection. Yes, so we have already discussed that as a programmer we have to take care of the connection. So if we have opened the connection, then it is our responsibility in the JDBC to close the connection. Now next point is, in JDBC we need to write SQL commands in various places. After the program has created, if the table structure is modified, then the JDBC program doesn't work. Again we need to modify and compile and then redeploy required, which is tedious. So in our JDBC we have to write the native SQL queries. So if our database structure is modified, in that case our query will not work. We have to write the query again, then after that we have to compile and redeploy the project. So which is a tedious work. So that is one of the problem in the JDBC. And JDBC used to generate database related error code if an exception occur, but Java programmer are unknown about the error code. So this is one more disadvantage, that whenever in the JDBC we receive the error from the database, it gave us the database related error code. So as a Java programmer, we are not able to recognize that particular JDBC error code. So in that case, it is really difficult for a programmer to know detail about the cause of the errors. So this is one more disadvantage. And last disadvantage, in the enterprise application, the data flow within an application from class to class will be in the form of object. But while storing data file in the database using JDBC, then the object will be converted into the text, because JDBC doesn't transfer object directly. And so as we know that in Java we send information from one place to another place in form of objects, but when we store the information with the help of JDBC into the table, then we convert that objects into the text format. We cannot transfer objects into the JDBC. So this is the one more disadvantage. So in order to overcome this problem, Hibernate comes into the picture. So that's the requirement of the Hibernate. We need the Hibernate in order to come up in order to solve all these problems related to the JDBC. So thank you for watching the video. In this tutorial we have covered the drawbacks of the JDBC.